Hey lovers, how are you doing? It's your boy Silva. Today I bring you another episode for the Creative Soul Show. As you see, I'm not alone. I'm with a big man.
Yeah.
Who do we have today?
Yeah, well, today you have a teacher, a
Yes.
poet, an IT, a philanthropist. You have a man of many things who
Yeah.
goes by the name of Toussaint Jean de la Croix.
Yeah.
And that's who you are with today.
You are a poet.
Yes. it's a
Poets
poet.
do have like a signature name. Maybe unless me who use my real names,
Yeah.
like Sylvester Nzengimana.
Yeah.
Like, do you use your real name as a signature
No,
in
I
poetry?
don't, no.
What do you name?
Well, in poetry I'm called JDC Kimirantare.
JDC
Yeah,
Kimirantare.
which goes with my recognition, like it's my
Kivugo.
yeah, Kivugo.
Let's have it.
Okay. Ndi Kimirantare cya Bashamuheto, ndi intwari mu ikotana ry'intwari, intwari yanjye yita Misesera abanzi, ndi uwabanzi bahingana amakenga.
Ahubwo rero kuba abanzi bahingana amakenga.
Cyane, abanza kubitekerezaho kabiri.
Yeah, as you see
Yeah.
today, I can't wait what we have. Like, I'm curious to see what a philanthropist, a teacher, a poet. I think we have a content like a big lesson today.
Yeah, we have a big lesson.
Are you curious to know as me? Okay.
Yeah.
What do you have for us today?
Well-
That one is also waiting.
Today I want to tell the people who don't know how to go through with life, who has maybe an idea to start something, who has an idea to do something, who wants to do gym, maybe who wants to start poetry, who like any sort of things you might start in life, but they don't know how to go through it. They don't know how to start the journey, how to move along the journey, and how to end the journey. So I'm giving you tips today, 5 tips that you may follow so that you start the journey of whom you want to be and who you will be tomorrow. So from the start till the end and through.
Yeah.
And also I have a bonus tip.
A bonus
5 tips and a bonus.
But I had something like doing a gym. I had something about iron addict.
Yeah.
What's that thing?
Well, iron addict. It's actually I like to do sports. I like to do sports.
The
It's-
fitness.
The fitness. It's like my kind of. Everyone has a place where he goes and thinks clearly, clears their mind. Some people prefer going to bars, going to watch movies, going to watch football games and basketball games.
Yeah.
Me, I prefer going to the gym.
Yeah.
I might go there, lift weights, gain the mass and the body, but also I'm working on my mind.
Yeah.
I'm like shifting my mind, shaping through my mind, and creating more ideas. Because that's where I go there and see I'm working on me.
Yeah.
I'm talking to me. Everything I do, I'm doing it for me. So when I'm in the gym, it's like I'm in my creative universe. It's like I'm doing poetry. It's another kind of art. So I'm in art with my outer self and also my inner self. Yeah,
Wow.
that's how I feel.
That's
And
amazing.
Those tips mostly they are going to be. I shaped them when I was in the gym. It's like it's a challenge. It's a challenge because one day you go there, you lift 5 kilograms. Then tomorrow you wake up with swollen body. You feel like you cannot do it again. But those tips I'm going to tell to people.
Yeah.
They are the tips that I use when I started my going to the gym. I started when I was like 13 years old.
13 years old. And today you are?
Today I'm like 23. So
Wow.
I've been doing that. Maybe I'm not big like John Cena or The Rock, but I'm halfway there.
There is improvement.
There is improvement.
Yeah.
And it's more than just going there and lift. It's all about working on the brain.
And I'm somehow curious to know, like, can you take us through like your journey, like in poetry? How did you realize you can do poetry? And before you share us with those tips, like, how did you found that you can do poetry? And what inspired you to come in the field of poetry? Yeah.
Well, like I usually say, poetry chose me. This is not it wasn't my thing. Like I started writing. I remember I wrote my first poem in 2017.
Yeah.
I was in high school. I dodged the class. Then I took a piece of paper in the garbage in the dustbin. It was even torn. So I just started. I took a pen I started writing. The lines kept flowing out of me.
Yeah.
I wrote like maybe 10 stanzas. And when the people read it, they say, you know what, boy, you can be a poet. You can be something more. But I really loved writing.
Yeah.
I really loved writing. I really loved to. I had a book where I could write what's on my mind.
Yeah.
I could think about something, then write how I feel about it. I could love someone, and then instead of going maybe to tell her, you know, like you have crushes. But I would say, you know, I feel like this and this. If it was like you and I, it would be like this. My imagination,
Yeah.
and I put it in a book. Mostly, she can read it, but she wouldn't know that I was talking about her.
Yeah.
Unless I decide to say, you know, it's for you. I just wrote because I feel this about you.
Just including the metaphor.
Yeah, the metaphors. I can even talk about her Twitter and in class, but she wouldn't understand.
Yeah.
Because, sorry, there were metaphors and yeah. And in 2019, I started writing officially.
Yeah.
Yeah, the first poem, my first poem in 2017 was, I called it Fears. And then in 2019, when I started to make it official, it was, I'm not remembering the title well, but it was about me meeting a girl.
Yeah.
Yeah, When I Meet You. Yeah, it was, the title was When I Meet You.
Do you have it like in your mind, or so that we can have an idea of how it
I don't
works?
remember, but I can remember like a piece of it when it said like, if I wasn't strong, now I'm stronger. If I was not faithful, now I'm faithful. If I was weak, now I have strength. If I didn't believe in love at first sight, now I believe. So it was kind of that. I was writing about someone I haven't even met her yet.
Yeah.
I knew her, but I just see her pictures.
Yeah.
But I was thinking, what would be that day when I meet her?
Like
How?
real pictures or just imagination?
Yeah, real pictures. She was a friend.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I just woke up and wrote on my WhatsApp status.
Yeah.
Somebody tell me a title I wanted to write a poem. Then she replied, how about, we were planning to meet those days. So she replied like, how about you write a poem about when we meet?
Ooh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We used to talk, but she asked me, write something about the day we shall meet.
Yeah.
So I write When I See You. Then I just kept in mind, like, I just looked at her picture and I was like, how will it feel when I see her? Maybe I'll fall in love at first sight, even though I knew you on the pictures, but maybe seeing you, hugging you, touching you will make me feel something else. So I just decided if I don't believe in love at first sight, maybe that day I'll become a believer. So it's some lines in that poem.
Wow, so amazing. So in 2019, you started poetry officially, and keep telling us the journey.
In 2019, I started my poetic journey, and then in 2021, I started also. In 2020, I started doing spoken word.
Yeah.
In 2017, I did written word, and in 2020, in the end of 2020, I just recorded my first poem, which was called "I Wrote to my son." I wrote to my child, and I also kept on recording. I also recorded another which was called "To the Keeper of My Stars."
To the Keeper of My Stars.
To the Keeper of My Stars.
Who's that?
It was my girlfriend. I was talking about my girlfriend by then. And also after that, I started performing.
Yeah.
My first performance was in 2021. At Impact
last
Hub.
year.
Yeah, last year at Impact Hub. It was a very good experience. I was nervous, but it was cool. And I did there 2 performances. And later I did performance at the and later in 2020 I joined WSA. Writers Space Africa.
Yeah.
Actually, that's where my talent boosted.
Did you write at Space Africa?
I learned a lot of things. My writing style changed. I learned how to write. I learned about poetry, more about poetry.
Yeah.
Like I did poetry just because I felt like there is an idea. I wrote it. But when I joined WSA, I learned more.
What is that? Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
I was about to ask, what is WSA?
Yeah, WSA, it's African initiative. Let me say it's an African organization of writers. It has several chapters, like in many countries, and we also have in Rwanda we have a chapter. WSA, Writer Space Africa. It's the Rwanda chapter. So I joined other artists, other poets, other writers, script writers, other songwriters. Like we share knowledge. Like you share your poem, your writing, your story. Then they review it. They give you critics. They give you the feedbacks. They tell you better learn this, and this. So it's been 2 years. And I have learned a lot. Learned a lot. Reading other poems, reading other stories, quotes. You know, if my friend can write like this, I can write like this. Sometimes I write, they say, now you're not going very well, you better improve this, you better work on this. Now next time when you write, you say, okay, they tell me maybe I could use punctuations. Maybe last time they tell me you better start reading so that you may enrich your word economy. So you may use other kinds of metaphors, other kinds of analogies, and other kinds of visionaries, because sometimes you have to write a poem like you're telling a story. If you're writing a poem, sometimes you write maybe metaphorically so that people cannot really know what you're talking about, but sometimes you also write like you are telling people a story, like a narrative poem. From this thing happened, like so that if someone is reading it or listening to it, he or she may follow you up from the beginning up to the end. So I learned a lot from them. So up to date, I'm a poet, and I'm currently working on my first poetry collection. We can't wait to read that. Very soon. I'm working on it. I wished it to be released before the end of this year, but due to financial reasons, other things, the work, it got somehow kind of delays, but it will be out soon. Be right soon, and I can't wait to put it out because it will be my first child.
We can't really wait.
For sure.
Am I right?
You better wait.
So let's have our tips now. Maybe I think it's the time to have the tips. We were just having an overview of your journey, and it's really interesting. And we are now confident that you are going to share us the skills that you have experienced, and you know exactly what you're talking about. So that's why we can't wait to have you. So the time is yours.
Sure. So I'm going to tell you tips about how you can start a journey of something, maybe a new hobby, a new life adventure, a new kind of experience in life, so that you may go through the journey and see it to the end. So the first thing you need to do when you want to start a new career, a new journey, you need to believe in yourself first. You need to believe that you are able to do something that you want. For example, I'm going to use, actually I shaped these ideas when I was in the gym, because gym is a challenging thing to do. So the first thing I did was believing I can go there in the gym, then lift like 20 kilos or 40 kilos of weights. I can add more plates on the weights so that maybe I can lift 50 kilos or 60 kilos. So the first thing I did was believing in myself. If you start by believing in yourself, you can do anything. And believing in yourself goes with setting goals. Believing in yourself and also setting goals, that goes hand in hand. If you believe in yourself, you better set goals that will help you to do what you want to do. Like, what do you want to do? After believing in yourself, what do you want to do, and how will you do it? For example, I am learning. I want to achieve the highest marks in the class. Okay, you know what you want to do, and you believe in yourself that you can do it. And how are you going to do it? That's the first thing. And also, you have to sometimes be patient. Sometimes the results doesn't come in one night, in one day. Sometimes the results take long to get. So as long as you wait, you make sure you do. You work. You don't wait. You just don't go there and sleep. Like things will work themselves out. No, you just go there, work and wait. because the more you be patient, the more you wait, because things in the right time, they fall in their places. So the first thing you have to do is believe in yourself and set goals. And the second thing you need to do is to work and be patient. Then the third thing you need to do is to celebrate every little achievement. For example, today I said I'm going to start gym. And then I believe in myself, I can do it. I'm working out maybe 1 hour a day. Maybe doing today on the beginning day, on the first day, I can do 20 push-ups. That's an achievement. Tomorrow I might do 21 push-ups. Celebrate that one more push-up. Celebrate it. Yell to yourself, encourage yourself, say, yo man, I did it, that's it. Because the more you celebrate yourself, the more you appreciate even the little achievements, the more you'll be going on the journey, you'll be positively going on the journey, so that you may later on achieve great. And also celebrating yourself goes with another thing, which is called deny negativity. Deny negativity. You need to deny negativity. You need to deny negative ideas. Those ideas that tell you, you know man, you cannot do it, you know man, this is not your thing, you know man. There is this thing in Kimirantare that they used to tell me. I was really thin. They used to tell me, you know bro, you know, the more I'm pushing weights, the more I'm gaining, the more I'm adding on the plates. But bro, you can do it. I'll deny those voices. But stick with positivity. Stick with positive ideas. Stick with ideas that gives you positive feelings, that gives you positive vibes. So I told you the first tip is believing in yourself and creating goals. The second tip is working hard and being patient. The third tip is denying negativity and staying positive. That's the third one. The fourth one is having fun. Trust me, you can never do or achieve anything in life in something that you don't really feel it, you don't vibe it. For example, I'm a poet. If I don't find happiness, if I don't find this positive feel, this positive vibe in poems, when I'm having a pen writing a poem, trust me, that is not your thing. You better do that thing that gives you total thrill, that thing that gives you total positive vibes. Work on that. That is your thing. For example, if you feel like singing gives you the happiness and you really want to be a singer, go for it. If teaching gives you happiness, being with kids, being with children gives you really a positive feel, yeah, go for it. But if it doesn't, if what you do, you're not enthusiastic about it, trust me, you're going to fail, because the positive product, the positive outcome of what you do, it also depends on how much you feel it, how much you vibe it. So make sure you do what gives you fun. The fifth tip is to challenge yourself. And in times of weakness, that time when you feel down, that time when you feel like you're going to abandon what you're doing, always remember why you have started. You challenge yourself how? You challenge yourself to be better than you were today, tomorrow. Like if you wake up, like if you did, maybe today you did 30 push-ups, tomorrow challenge yourself with 35 push-ups. And when tomorrow you wake up like you're feeling like you're not going to do it, always remember why you have started. Why are you doing those push-ups in the first place? If the reason is still valid, keep on doing it. That's my fifth tip. And the bonus tip today, it's a very, very good tip. Love. 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 I'll tell it like this. First, love yourself. Second, love what you're doing. Third, love everyone. Don't hate. Hate is a disease. Love is everything. So make sure you love yourself. Make sure you love what you're doing. Make sure you love everyone. Make sure you don't hate. That was a bonus. Thanks.
Wow.
Yeah.
I make sure that I love myself.
That's the thing.
I make sure that I love everyone.
Everyone.
And what I do.
And what you do.
Okay, now I'm inspired.
For sure.
Maybe from the tips, I always try to make it personal. Most people they say that we don't have to take things personal, but I don't know. Me, I take them personal.
Actually, you can never achieve something if you don't take it personal.
Yeah.
Like the more you feel it like it's your responsibility. Actually, personal things goes with the responsibilities.
Yeah.
Goes with if it becomes a responsibility, it means you are the one to be held accountable of how it goes. How am I going to do it? How will I achieve it?
Yeah.
When you take it personal, that's where responsibility starts.
Sure.
And that's how you do it. And also remember, if you want to do something, a habit or a goal or a habit, I told you to create a habit. A habit starts, scientifically they've proven that when you want to create a habit, it only takes 21 days.
21 days.
Try it for 21 days. After that, you've known your goals, you've believed in yourself, you've challenged yourself. Through all that 21 days will give you the image of how you do it after those 21 days. Because all of those tips I said, if you do it in 21 days, of course they are going to come. Sometimes you do them if you don't know how it's going. Because you'll be facing challenges. You'll be feeling like this is not my thing. You'll be feeling down sometimes when you wake up. But after 21 days, if you have persevered, like you have fought through, trust me, then that's your goal. It will always stay there.
I hope that you get your takeaways. I just picked mine, so I hope you were like inspired as I was, and thank you so much for sharing us with your wisdom, what you know.
Great pleasure.
We are so happy to have you.
Yeah, it was a great pleasure.
Yeah, so as I always say, family, make sure that you share this content for someone who you think might benefit from this content, because this is educational, and even like I think everyone sometimes get setbacks, and they feel like they are not motivated. Even the one you think they are strong, sometimes they feel like it's not going to happen.
Yeah, actually setbacks are part of our lives.
Are part of our lives, yeah. So let's grow, let's this community be big as possible. And as I say always, if you are new here, make sure to subscribe. Let us stick together and share good news.
For sure.
Love.
Love.
This is the Creative Soul Show. See you in the next video. Ciao.